This first test is to identify lipids. At the same time, we will be able also to see how lipids cannot mix with water because they are hydrophobic substances, while they can mix with other hydrophobic materials, like for instance xylene. Now we have two test tubes. One is for water, H2O, and the other one is for xylene. Xylene is a hydrophobic organic solvent. So in these tubes we will add 2 milliliters of water for the water tube. And we add 2 milliliters of xylene in the xylene tube. So you see we have 2 milliliters of water here and 2 milliliters of xylene, okay? I'm going to add to both tubes oil, corn oil, same amount, 2 milliliters, 2 milliliters, 2 milliliters of corn oil. I want to add the corn oil kind of slowly so that it doesn't mix with the water. So I'm adding it at an angle. And you can see quite clearly the oil is separated from the water. They don't mix together because the oil is hydrophobic while the water is water hydrophilic, obviously. Okay? Do the same with the xylene. And I'm going to add it in the same way. Now here we have also the formation of two layers, but you see how the oil has gone at the bottom while the xylene stayed at the top, yeah? So the two phases are inverted, and you know, this one is a bit more mixed than the other. Okay, so now we have these two test tubes, and we are going to add a substance that mixes with oils. This substance is called Sudan 3. We're going to add a couple of drops of Sudan 3 to the test tubes. Here is the Sudan 3, you see the color is red. And again, I'm going to try and add it quite slowly. I added 3 drops. Now you see how the Sudan 3 in this test tube is remaining in the oil, yeah? You see how the oil is turning kind of orange color?
This is the water tube.
Sorry, the water tube, but the Sudan 3 doesn't get to the water, yeah? It stays in the oil. And here, the Sudan 3 has, on the other hand, stayed with the xylene, in the top part of the test tube. Now we got the results without mixing. If I mix the xylene tube, which can mix with the oil, you see how the Sudan is equally distributed in both phases because xylene and oil can mix together because they're both hydrophobic. After mixing the water, there is no mixing because the oil cannot mix with water, and you see how the changing color of the corn oil, orange because the Sudan tree is red, stays in the upper layer of the water test.